do 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 shark do 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 shark do 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 shark do 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 shark. Guys, we're doing an episode on the best movie of all time as our grand return in season 2. How do you feel?
I feel like strangling a puppy.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe. So, we're back after, I would guess, either a week or 2 weeks after the season 1 premiere.
2 to 3 weeks after, yeah.
Yeah. We are back from our little bit of a vacation. And, after, talking about one of our least favorite video games ever created, we're now here to talk about possibly my least favorite movie ever created. Which...
Although from the audience perspective, the last episode was the worst video games.
Yeah, from their
perspective.
The
last episode we recorded before the end of season 1 was actually the Danganronpa one.
Yeah, Danganronpa was the last one we did. So this time, we're actually talking about... We're talking about Sharknado, if you couldn't tell. Let me pull up the... Fuck, I forgot to pull up the Wikipedia article. I'm going to read it. Because, believe it or not, folks, you didn't misread that title. Our return is Sharknado, which...
You're welcome.
It
was my choice.
No, I don't want to look at all the movies, all 400 of them, yet we can't get a fucking Batman Beyond movie. Okay.
There's 6 Sharknado movies.
I don't care. Alright, Sharknado is a 2013 American made-for-television science fiction comedy disaster film directed by Anthony C. Farnett. Oh, so that's the person I got an email that he has to pay for my medical bills. Got it. It tells about a water spout that lifts sharks out of the ocean and deposits them in Los Angeles. It is the first installment in the Sharknado film series. The movies first aired on the Sci-Fi, is that how it's pronounced? SYFY channel?
Yeah, Sci-Fi.
Yeah, on
I jokingly pronounce it as Sci-Fi.
On July 11, 2013. It stars Tara Reid, Ian Ziering, and John Hurd. It was also given a one-night-only special midnight theatrical screening via Regal Cinemas and Fathom Events, where it earned $200,000 from 200 screenings. The over-the-top premise and theatrics of the films quickly earned it a cult following. So, okay.
Wait, the movie made $200,000? That's like 10 times its budget.
I'm going to tell you all something. This movie right here that we are going to be talking about is like, I'm going to just put this into perspective. I don't really watch a whole lot of movies. I think the podcast pretty much shows that. As I haven't watched, Men in Black. I think I've watched it once when I was a kid. But, I think that's, a perfect example of, I don't watch a whole lot of movies.
Even iconic ones like Men in Black. Sharknado is arguably a pretty iconic movie, but...
Iconic. It's more infamous.
I mean, cosplayers of Sharknado.
It's more infamous than it is iconic, but, okay. So, to tell you all that this has been probably one of the worst movies that we could do. We are going to be talking about it, but not only that, I want you all to put into perspective. This movie might actually make me more angry than anything else we've talked about up to this point. Cause is it worse than not counting the list, because the lists are obviously different, especially top 10 worst games. But going into this, almost I'm not gonna lie, I think I have seen this movie before. I haven't watched all of it because, I guess at the time I had standards.
Oh, we're getting to our first impressions.
Yeah. You care if I start this one off?
Okay, you know what, Caroline?
Sure.
I'm just gonna ask this now. Is Lavalantula blacklisted from the podcast?
Wait, what'd you say?
is Lava Lantula blacklisted from the podcast?
I
Can I
swear to
not
if
also
you
have that be an episode
if you
later
pick
on?
that movie, I will probably actually like lose it and make you not be able to pick anything for like a month. Like you would go a while without picking nothing.
That's fair.
Like I cannot tell you all how
It's a lava tarantula.
you're about to get thrown into lava, Roxy. You might become one of them. Or you'll be a lava larva, whatever the fuck, I don't care. So, as you can all tell, so the only experience I had with Sharknado before is I remember catching the stupid shark getting cut in half scene on TV when I was like a kid, so I didn't really understand what the hell was happening. And then anything else after that, I think I just watched Nostalgia Critic reviewed the first episode, which I mean, you know, take that for what you will. And anything else about Sharknado, I've only heard it has been possibly one of the worst movies ever created. And you know, at the time, I was like, okay, come on, don't be dramatic. The worst movie ever made. There's a reason why people tell you keep your mouth closed. Because God.
Well, at least I gave you the extra push you needed to test whether or not you were right.
You could have also given me the push to fucking jump off a bridge too. That probably would have been less painful.
Would there be sharks under the bridge?
Oh my God. No. This week has been very rough. I'm going to be a little personal here. I don't care. This week's been a little rough after Ozzy Osbourne passed away. I have been extremely depressed.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. I didn't even
Yeah,
think about
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then you watch Sharknado.
Yeah. Yeah. After literally
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, after getting like to the scene with the bus driver, I literally had to stop for a minute, go take a shower, and I listened to Dreamer by Ozzy Osbourne just to like I don't know why. It worked, I guess, but still, Jesus Christ. That should just show to everybody that this movie has I don't want to be dramatic here and go, "Oh, it damaged me as a person." But like it did affect it. It was effective to make me so pissed I wanted to leave the room. Which I mean that like I've been pissed enough to leave the room, but like God, this has been like this is gonna be tough, especially after Ozzy. I'm so sad about that. Oh, God.
Okay, so Caroline, so I know that you called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Charlie and the Sludge Factory or Charlie and the Slop Factory. Do you think this is more slop than more of a slop movie?
I'm gonna give you my opinions once we actually get into everything, and I will answer your question later, because I don't want to answer it right away. I'm gonna let you guys go and say your piece. How did you get introduced to Sharknado?
Okay, I guess for my experience, this is the first time I'm watching the movie on my own. I heard about it beforehand, and I have seen the Nostalgia Critics review of it, but I didn't remember much until recently. Until after I watched it again, after watching the movie, of course.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so for my first experience, my dad, like, when Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens, released in... Yeah, it's called The Fourth Awakens, and the sharks get elemental superpowers. When Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens, released in 2016, my dad... You should watch this with me, well, when it premieres. I think you'll like these movies. They have people getting killed by sharks and like tornadoes and stuff, and that's awesome. And we watched it, and I'm pretty sure that movie was also my introduction to who Gilbert Gottfried was. So that's pretty cool.
Well, you watched that before Aladdin?
What do you mean? I've watched Aladdin throughout my entire childhood. No,
Yeah.
Sharknado 4. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah,
I didn't know who
her.
Gilbert Gottfried was. I was like, oh my god, is that Gilbert Gottfried as the news reporter? Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried's in Sharknado 4, by the way.
Should we just get on to the actual meat and potatoes of this episode?
Well, what about your introduction to Sharknado?
I already told you I've only watched it once on TV, and
Oh,
then I
okay, so
watched Nostalgia Critic. I started off with telling my opinion. This, oh my god, this is gonna be so
yeah,
rough.
I forgot. I'm kind of an
Yeah,
idiot. I mean, to be fair, I'm the kind of person who would want to watch
yeah,
Sharknado
you fucking are,
on
aren't
this
you?
episode, so you could probably tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't fucking tell. Yeah, you picked Sharknado. God. Okay, look, I'm more upset at the fact that Ozzy Osbourne is dead, and it's the fact I didn't get to see him in concert. I really wanted to. I'm not even like the biggest Ozzy Osbourne fan, by the way, if anybody asks. I just
What was his cause of death? Actually, I don't know.
he had Parkinson's.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it affected
here.
his. Okay, real quick. 'Cause I'm just going to explain.
Isn't that
He.
the disease where like you get more paralyzed and I guess
It's more
over
stiff.
time?
You get more stiff.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
see,
Yeah.
it's like petrification, I guess,
Yeah,
sort of.
and like he had his last performance like a week or two before he passed away, and that's kind of what makes it even more heart wrenching is the fact that he was still performing, and even though he was like he literally was if I remember correctly from what I heard, I cannot 100% confirm this, so take this with a grain of salt. Apparently he was like while performing, he was sitting down strapped to a chair so he didn't get up because he wanted to get up multiple times, but he couldn't because it would hurt him. So it was very, but like he performed his heart out. He also didn't take any painkillers because he knew it would slow down his voice. I just saying. Also, apparently all the money that went to like that were for the tickets went to cancer relief and also COVID-19 relief. I could be wrong,
Oh, that's cool.
but I think like that was what he did for one of his concerts. I think it was this concert, but I could be wrong. Anyways, okay, enough sad stuff because that's just gonna make me more depressed. Cause oh my god. So let's start. I changed up how this is gonna
Talking,
be.
talking about a dumb movie with friends should help a little
Yeah.
bit, at
Oh my
least.
god. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the VFX first. I thought that would be better to start off with then.
They're awful.
Golly.
Dude, this movie has some of the worst special effects ever, and I
you
love it.
you talked so bad about how Johnny looked in Fantastic Four, the original Fantastic Four, the first Fantastic Four, as I call it.
Okay,
This
the
is
difference,
infinitely
the difference,
worse.
the difference is that I don't take this movie seriously at all. Like, how can you?
I I don't know. Like you wouldn't think I would take it super seriously. Because like yeah, it sounds stupid, but there's like a bunch of movies with stupid plot. Like okay, if you really break
Oh,
it down to a lot of movies, it's like that sounds so stupid. Like toys
Toy
coming to life.
Story.
Yeah, Toy Story or an ogre goes on a quest to save a girl like Shrek or really, I mean, kids go on an adventure to save the world. I mean, Earthbound. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love Earthbound. Do not ever think I hate Earthbound. I'm just saying, like, if you look at
Deltarune. If you make things dark and then make them darker, then the things turn into people.
yeah, so like like there's a lot of stupid like like okay, obviously this would never happen in our world, but they could still tell a really good cohesive story. I don't know why I thought Sharknado would be like that, but you know what? I heard of dumber plots.
they didn't even try with the
No,
story in this.
this movie.
It's so.
Hardly anything
It's
makes
so.
sense.
It, I'm sorry. This movie it has the greatest plot of all time. I don't know
We'll
what you're
talk about
talking
the
about.
plot later, but the VFX, Jesus Christ! Like the
Gee,
PS2 games look better than this. Anyway, sorry, what were you gonna say, sir?
yeah, I was gonna say it looks as bad as the Langoliers, but no, it's somehow better than those things.
I don't know why in the world this movie. Like, I mean, I get it. They had only a budget of $1 million, but still, come on.
Only 1 million?
Literally,
Yeah.
I think it was 2 million, but literally the yeah, I think it was 2 million. Literally, the top review of this movie on Letterboxd says, "Were those sharks real?"
I hope they were joking. Oh goodness. Uh, it's so, and it's not like, oh, it looks bad. It's like, honestly, it's like MCU levels of bad, where it's like it's super obvious, you know. Like it doesn't look very good, and that's the problem.
Does it look like?
Huh?
Okay, I haven't seen Quantumania. Is it better or worse than MODOK?
Uh, I'd say MODOK is worse because MODOK is supposed to look serious. Like the Sharknado. I mean, yeah, no, I say these are worse. It is a little hard to make MODOK look fucking good because he's, you know, MODOK, but I mean that's not excusing it. I'm just saying. Good golly, man.
Just saying he's a lot harder to make good in live action than
Sharks.
sharks.
Fucking sharks, you know.
Then real life animals that everybody knows about and knows what they look like.
Yeah.
Although based off of this movie and every other movie with sharks in it, nobody knows what sharks actually fucking act like. But whatever.
Yeah, because sharks. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go to the plot. Let's just get out of that. You know, we will talk about the
Movie
VFX.
starts right away with what title promises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So it starts with like a little boat with like a shady fisherman and some like businessmen in their. It's like it starts off like a mafia movie, and then everyone dies, so that had nothing to do with anything.
With anything.
No point.
And we don't get the
Well,
Sharknado again until like
actually,
an hour later.
it does have something to do with something else in the other Sharknado movies. But well, do you want me to spoil Shark? Do you want me to spoil another Sharknado
Oh no,
movie?
Roxy! No, Roxy, don't spoil it. We might want to talk about it. No, don't spoil it. You might want to pick it for an
I think you
episode
already
just to piss
spoiled
me
it
off.
once.
If we do, if we talk about the other Sharknado movies,
Oh yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. Hey, oh yeah, hey,
You don't
That's
you don't
never
actually
going to
care,
happen.
hey, audience. By the way, you could have gotten. I'm just gonna say this. You could have gotten Shrek 2. We could have talked about Aladdin. We could have talked about Mulan. We could have talked about anything else. But you know what? Fuck you. We're talking about Sharknado. Woo! Okay, go ahead, Roxy. Sorry. What happens in the other Sharknados?
Okay, in Sharknado 6, they have to deal with time travel, and so
I see that as an absolute win.
yeah, and there's also okay, it's actually introduced at the end of Sharknado 5, Global Swarming, the movie that has a poster that says "Make America Bait Again," Sharknado 5, and so that movie introduces that the actual reason all along, even though this movie has an explanation being climate change, Sharknado 5 introduces apparently there's a shark god that's responsible for all of this, who's pissed off. And in Sharknado 6, they go back in time and team up with the people on that boat at the beginning of this movie to stop the first Sharknado, which prevents all other Sharknados from happening.
Why is the shark god pissed off?
I'm back.
I don't remember.
I got a Pepsi.
You missed my God damn it, Carol!
I don't drink soda.
I'm sorry. I'm just so mad.
You missed the Sharknado lore.
Oh, you right. Oh, how could I forget?
I'll just tell you later as to not waste the audience's time.
I'm guessing it's just they go back in time and they go onto the boat and then they're like, "Wow, who are you?" And they're like, "I'm Batman."
Yeah, they go back in time and start. They go back in time and stop the shark god from having the first Sharknado happen.
I don't
because it was retcon.
What? Okay. What the fuck? What screenwriter?
Yeah,
Sorry,
and they team up with the guys on that boat to stop it.
I caramba, my guy. Oh, okay.
But you know what? If we're gonna keep talking about the special effects just for 1 second, I think it's absolutely hilarious that every single shot in this movie has different lighting than the ones preceding
Yeah.
and after it.
What makes it even funnier is the fact that like we're not even funnier. I didn't get any enjoyment aside one small
They
joke.
used actual disaster footage.
That too. That was fucked up.
That
But like, it was the what was it? Like you can see like outside it's like bright as fuck, but like it's supposed to be extremely dark outside. Like, come on,
the
guys.
lighting is so inconsistent in this movie.
Someone made this.
You like how some of the shots you like how some of the shots are clearly just like shot in broad daylight, but they use like a filter to make it the brightness lower.
Yeah, yeah. They just made it look darker. And like, okay. So, the plot is basically there's this guy. He runs a bar. He's also a surfer, but you only see him surf for like one part of the movie. But apparently
And he has a
knows,
surfer friend as well.
yeah, he has a surfer friend, and they're like, guys, let's go in the water. They go in the water, and they're like, whoa, shark.
Oh my god, there's a hurricane that's coming and it's driving the sharks over here. How the fuck did they not hear about that? It's a fucking hurricane! They don't just materialize out of nowhere!
It's not like there's specialists who look at the fucking prompt, and they're like, oh shit, that's a tornado, and that's gonna hit us.
You ever just wake up one morning and there's a volcano next to your house full of
Yeah.
tarantulas?
Yeah,
Lava-lantulas?
God.
God, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it's like the worst.
So annoying.
What makes it even worse in this movie is the fact that like, so like there's a like at one point like the guy Finn, by the way, ha 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 ha.
You know what, Caroline, you're gonna love this. In Sharknado 3, his dad is introduced, played by David Hasselhoff, and his name is Gilbert.
At least Gilbert's more original. I'm about to burp the fuck out of myself.
Well, and then Finn names his son that he and April have at the end of Sharknado 3 after his dad, Gil.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
Maybe
I
Thanos-
broke Caroline.
maybe Thanos was right. I don't know, man. Like, come on. This is like, okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep my cool. Yeah, how well do I keep my cool in these episodes? Like, I'm notorious for keeping my cool.
Just imagine
is,
everybody watching this episode. Just imagine the scenes in Hercules where Hades is yelling at his two imp henchmen, and that's gonna be Caroline this entire episode.
Why did you have to pick this episode? It's like, I'm sorry. I know that we keep bringing it up. This is season 2. But why?
For the funny.
But what's
For the
funny about
funny.
what's funny about my torture? This ain't a fucking
Okay, well,
season
I
6
couldn't
episode.
I couldn't have possibly planned this to be recorded around the time Ozzy Osbourne died.
Yeah, to be fair.
there's no-
To be fair, yeah. You didn't know. I mean, nobody knew. Like, I can't say, like, I knew. Cause,
yeah, we had this planned a month or two in advance.
yeah, we had this
There's
planned
no
for
way
a
we
while.
could have known.
Yeah. I'm just really, really taking it hard, I guess. I didn't even expect to be taking it that hard. Okay. Shut the fuck up about... Shut the fuck up
That's
about...
fine. James Earl Jones hurt when that happened. Like, I get how it feels.
Anyway, so... Darth Vader. He voice act Darth Vader. That's who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I know that voice. I knew that voice. I know who you were talking about. Anyways, so the sharks are all like swimming around and they're like, wee, oh my gosh, and then they just start landing everywhere and they're like, oh shit, people.
Yeah,
Shit.
the sharks.
We have to save. And
they're
then
just
Finn's
like-
like, I have to save my daughter and son. And the rest of the movie is
Just-
about that.
They're just like giant waves full of sharks that do nothing but jump on people and eat them. Like, I think the people who made this movie think that sharks are mindless killing machines and nothing else.
If this was like killer whale tornado, maybe, but like, these are sharks. They're not that stupid. Also,
even just a dolphin tornado because dolphins are fucking mean as shit.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, okay, I do think it's a little weird. It only got sharks. Really? It only got sharks. How the fuck did it only get sharks out of the
No
water?
sardines,
Well,
no
okay, you know what,
sea
Caroline? Then
urchins.
you'll love Sharknado 4
How
because
am
it
I?
also picks
No.
up cattle, and there's even a scene. And there's even a scene where Finn gets eaten by a shark, which gets eaten by another shark, which gets eaten by another shark, which gets eaten by a whale.
Yeah, speaking of which, how
And
did
it also picks up the Eiffel
how
Tower.
did Finn even know like which shark specifically to cut open to save May or whatever?
No. How lucky is it with the fact that that was the same shark that she was in? How?
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah,
Also,
he did
the fact that he jumped in with the chainsaw pointed towards it should have killed her too. But whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nova.
Whatever.
That's somehow the least stupid thing in this movie.
This movie is so unbelievably done. Okay, so what was his name? Colin, or whatever. Colin, the other guy, like
As.
huh?
As.
No, the brother-in-law, or not the the father-in-law, who's at the
I
house.
think it was Colin.
It was Colin. Okay, so like they go to the house and he's like, "What's going on, bro?" And then like he's like, "Oh my
Man,
god."
man, he's like, you're the most divorced guy ever. You suck.
Yes.
And then he's quickly disposed of just as quickly as he's introduced.
Yeah, he just gets eaten. Also, can I just say, the fact that he got eaten by a fucking shark while the fucking girl had a damn shotgun! And she had a shotgun! You could have shot the fucking shark! And before any of you say it, well, the house got flooded. How would she be able to do it? She uses the shotgun at the fucking end of the fight!
You like how the house was flooded, but the entire surrounding area wasn't.
Yeah, how does that even happen? Also, how lucky that when he looked out the window, there was a herd. Like it just burst through. How did it just burst through? It's like, and
Oh
look,
yeah. Also, you like how there's a part where they're driving down the road and they're like, "Oh my God, there's a shark under the car." Yet they can still drive. Yet there's enough room for a shark to fit under the car.
that car's fucking levitating.
If the shark's strong enough, he could have like eaten them from below.
There's a shark that bites through the ceiling of a car later in the movie.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Also, it's shallow enough for them to still drive through, yet sharks can swim through it.
Also, another thing, like when the sharks are just falling around, like the sharks are big enough to where they can crush people, but they just turn into like little black spots. They don't just like get crushed. Also, who was the? Okay, I think you said who it was. Like the guy who was running.
The dad in Home Alone. If you're talking about George,
No,
he was played
yeah.
by the same actor as the dad from Home Alone.
George's death was so stupid. Cause literally.
Why is George even in the movie? Honestly, why is George here?
Oh, can I just say this? How the fuck did that girl get her dog stuck in the fucking car? How? You were in the car with the dog. Yeah. How
Can
did
you
you
not
walk
just
away?
unlock the car?
Enter
Can you
the
not just
car.
unlock the car?
Oh wait,
Why
it's
were
just
they-
like
why were they just-
no,
why
Caroline,
were they just people-
Caroline. It's just like Man of Steel when the dog was still in the car and Jonathan had to get him out.
Yeah.
You like how there's the part where where everybody's just standing outside their car for no reason.
Yeah, they're just kind of like it's like going to like.
And there's just
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
and there's just that random New Yorker who yells at them when they say to get back in the car.
Yo, get back in the car!
And what makes it even dumber is the fact that like that girl had like she was in the car. You see in the scene when they pull in, she's in the car with the dog, but then just out of nowhere she's out and she's like, "Oh my god, my dog! Oh my god!" Well, guess what? You didn't care enough about the dog to get it out in the first place. If a shark right through the fucking world, like right through there, guess what? Bye bye, puppy. Bye bye. I guess all those medical bills just went right down the
No.
fucking drain. God, And I'm not trying to. I get mad. I do get mad. I re-listened to the episode 24 or episode 20 of the podcast, and it cracked me up because of how mad I got. Cause I mean, I do normally like. I'm not trying to be like, oh, he's just trying to be the loudest funny guy. But like, this genuinely pisses me off. How in the world did you forget your dumb fucking dog in the car? How? You were petting him! He knew he was in there!
And then, if George didn't come in with his fucking bar stool as his weapon of choice for some fucking reason. Also, George is just a really creepy guy. He's just like, oh man, and beautiful Nova over here. I'm gonna marry at
And
some
he
point.
hangs out in, I think, Beverly Hills, only to go down to the coast to get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He likes the view.
I'm glad that George dies.
I didn't care. I was like, okay, he died.
Honestly, I couldn't be bothered to remember most of the characters' names.
Aside Finn, Colin, and George, those are the only
so little
names of.
I cared about them and what little impression they had on me.
What, you don't remember the amazing characters of April and Claudia and Baz and Nova and Matt and George?
I remember their stupid plan of somehow throwing a bomb in a tornado will cause it to stop.
Hey, as someone who was in a fucking tornado, that's not how that works. It's like, I mean, I don't have to be in a tornado.
Well, remember, Donald Trump probably watched this movie because he suggested that we could nuke a hurricane.
He did! I forgot he did that. That's funny. I didn't even remember he said that, but now I do. Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, we just nuke it. Oh fuck. Didn't Marjorie Taylor Greene also say that, or am I just tripping? Anyways, okay, it doesn't matter.
Wait a second, that actually, it's all connected, don't you see? So George is played by the dad from Home Alone, and Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2.
Oh my god.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. Oh my god.
Or the Sharknado Home Alone cinematic universe.
Does that mean that Macaulay Culkin got eaten by a shark?
Kevin McAllister could totally build a trap to stop Sharknadoes. In fact, in Sharknado 4, they build machines that shoot lasers at Sharknadoes and destroy them. So,
what?
Maybe.
What are you talking about?
Yes, and the only reason the movie happens is because superpowered Sharknadoes happen. Like radioactive Sharknadoes, fire Sharknadoes, oil Sharknadoes. Those happen in the movie.
I think you just broke Caroline.
In Sharknado 3, they go to space. And the Sharknado somehow forms like a giant wall along the coast of the United States.
Oh my
and
god!
They need to shoot a space station at it.
They really did predict Donald Trump, didn't they? Holy shit!
And there's a lightsaber chainsaw.
How?
Of course there is.
Buy our product.
And Sharknado 5 has a bunch of sharks come together to form a Sharkzilla, like the gnomes in Gravity Falls.
What? What?
And it happens in Japan, too.
Thank God. I really wanted a Sharknado movie in Japan. Thank you. How long do I have to be on this episode for?
Come on, how did none of you know this? What are you, fake Sharknado fans? Shame on you.
No, I'm just not a Shark fucking NATO fan! It sounds like I said I'm not a fucking Sharknado fan, like I'm trying to get sharks in NATO. Okay, whatever. It's like, yeah, they don't...
What about the Jets?
Yeah, come on, the Jets, the big... Okay. Okay, so...
We could do a West Side Story episode to make up for this if you want.
I'm gonna beat my... I'm gonna jump in the DC universe and have Joker beat the fuck out of me with a crowbar. I feel like that'd be more entertaining than this.
Oh my.
What if Joker was a shark?
Ironic. As I die. Anyway, so... At one point, like, Finn's just a horrible father. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Doesn't have anything to do with his family, but like...
He he gives Asgore a run for his money as the most divorced person ever.
The most deserving of divorce too. Holy shit.
He just he's only like, oh man, I gotta go check on my family when there's some fucking sharks falling from the sky.
Oh, I gotta hurry up and save my family. But first, let's go help everything else. And then also his wife's
He
like,
didn't
oh my
even
god!
know. He
What?
didn't even know that his son enlisted in the military.
Yeah, what a great guy. He's like, you're never there for us. And then he's like, oh,
You're
I'll
never there
try.
for me.
I'll
Oh yeah, like a Chicken Little. You were never there for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Chicken Little episode when
The day that I don't know. Fuck.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
die.
lobotomize me. It's gonna be like like at the end of that movie.
So, at one. Also, okay, another thing about the shotgun, because God, they have a shotgun in this movie, by the way. I think we all knew this, but just for the people who've never seen it, they have a shotgun. And there is a point
Yeah.
in the movie where, like, one of the main characters is, like, the big guy who got his, like, leg bitten by a shark. He gets grabbed by a shark, and the main character, Finn, has a shotgun. And he's like, oh no, my best friend. I hope I can go save him. And then his wife's like, no, wait, it's too late. You can't save him. He's like, okay. And then he's like, wait, oh my, help me. Ah! And then he dies.
Okay, so you like how the sharks in this movie like fly all over the place? They get knocked back from shotgun blasts. They get sent like each half gets sent flying in different direction when they get when they get sawed by a chainsaw. Yet a shark was able to bite that guy and drag him off.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
which also, look, I know sharks don't have bones, but they're not made of paper.
Yeah, they're like, they have like low, like, I can't remember what it's called.
Cartilage.
Yeah, they have cartilage. And that's enough to make them, not fucking paperweights.
They still have a skeleton.
Exactly. You know what makes this even worse is the fact that we're not even like that what really makes me mad is like oh my god, I want to talk about the acting, but I gotta wait. Because,
No, okay, this has to be the most amateurish movie ever made.
okay, do you want to go to the characters and talk about the acting?
Well, let's see. What else
But
is there? The
we've
plot. Oh
been
yeah, there's
talking
also
about
a
the
scene. There's
characters.
also a scene where they no, we still have something to talk about the plot. So there's like a scene where they steal a car and just have a police chase for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
That adds nothing.
You don't think
to
like the
movie.
police
Yeah.
have anything fucking better to do during a fucking natural disaster or not?
While there are sharks falling from the sky, the police are more focused on stopping just a band of normal people. Also, so there's like an I almost said an old hoax phone.
Yeah.
There's like an old folks home, and they have to stop them from getting eaten by the sharks for some reason. I mean, they're probably gonna
Also-
die in a day anyway, so why bother?
Also,
Oh
if you watch that scene where like they're like all by the pool, fucking that old guy literally drags his wife into the water.
I know.
Where's the staff of this fucking place? What, are they all on fucking vacation? They just thought to leave them to fend for themselves? God!
Yeah, old people famously don't have to rely on anybody.
No, yeah, obviously. Like, that never has to happen. God!
Yeah, well, obviously I would know that. My dad's mom definitely isn't in a retirement home.
Oh, no. She's just fucking having a gay old time down in the Fousey bar. Like, God, I'm telling you, man, this isn't even, like, the worst of the movie. Because, like, there's so much of that shit. But, like, the fucking helicopter scene where they're dropping the bombs, she slides
Yeah,
off.
what a great idea. What a great idea, flying a helicopter into a tornado. I can't see how this could go wrong at all.
Exactly. And then,
But
like,
also, just, their solution is to fucking bomb the tornado. It's a tornado! What are you gonna... Huh?
what are you gonna do?
You can't just bomb a tornado. It's literally fucking wind.
It's air! It's thin fucking air!
Air. How do you bomb air?
Oh,
They
but
watched the scene in Hercules where he grabs the tornado titan and sucks up the other titans and throws them into fucking space or
I don't know
something because
what they
they
were
think
watching. I bet they were watching their own fucking. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even think of a witty comeback for that.
What do you? In fact, it reminds me. How do you even come up with an idea like this, Sharknado?
You get
well,
high
okay,
with your
so the
buddies.
aside also you like how of all movies that should not of all movies that would require like the most amount of special effects and probably the most crazy special effects.
It's not Sharknado.
Sharknado is one of those movies that would demand a lot of really good
You.
special effects,
It's a
and they
lot.
got like no money in for them.
Yeah. That. I mean, like, and this was not
I
made
know it's
like
an
in the.
asylum film, but
I know people would probably be like, "Oh yeah," but like they probably didn't. Like this was probably made during like what? Like when movies weren't like very well polished. Like I mean, like
this came out in 2000.
yeah, this came out in 2013. Like literally 2013. By the way, I watched it on Peacock. In case you were wondering, I don't think
I
that
watched
had.
it on, I
Oh,
think Tumor. I don't know the name of it, but and they
yeah, that's a
censored a
fitting
lot of
place for
the
it.
and a lot of the severed limbs and stuff for some reason. Like why?
Yeah, perfect place. Tumor. That's what this movie gave me.
I watched it on Amazon Prime Video because I'm just a parasite and I use whatever streaming services my family has because I don't want to actually pay for them and give money to those companies. But I'll use them if my family's gonna have those services anyway. So
Yeah. So. Oh hey, Blue Sky. Oh, Phantom Stranger posted. Oh, he's getting a cat.
so
Bat cat.
I'd also like to yeah, don't forget the scene where Nova talks to Matt and is like, "Yeah, so sharks killed my grandpa, right?"
Oh my god, literally Troll's ass ending. Or
Yeah,
Troll's ass.
it literally is the scene from Trolls, and then he goes, "Man, I really hate sharks too."
No. Everybody hates sharks! I'm sorry! It's like, yeah, people are literally afraid of sharks for a reason. It's not made because, oh my god, how quirky, I don't like sharks. Ah! No one goes like that. Morons! Actual
Okay,
morons!
okay, it's funny though because sharks are actually very nice in
I
real
mean,
life.
yeah, but like,
I-
there's still, you know what? Movies like Jaws are probably the biggest reasons why people don't like sharks. And you know, like, that's fair. It is kind of
yeah,
scary. A big fucking creature in the water, a place you can't run from. Yeah, I'd be fucking shitting my pants too. Like, I mean, like, I went to the beach, like, I went down to North Carolina for a while. Like, it was a long time ago. But, I was always scared of sharks. I fucking saw a shark. My dad caught one. Like, he went fishing, and he caught one. And it was cool. I mean, it didn't bite me or anything. It was just kind of like, well, it was kind of just flopping around. It's like, okay. But anyway,
my sister caught a blowfish once.
oh, that's cool. A blowfish?
Yeah,
Wait, or blow... Should I ask this question or am I going to get called a fucking idiot? Ah, fuck it, I'll ask it.
ask it.
Aren't blowfish also pufferfish? Like, those are the two same
Yeah,
things,
they're the
right?
same.
Okay. I didn't want to ask that, and then everybody goes like, what are you, a fucking idiot? No! They're two different fish! It's like, aren't they the same thing? Like, okay. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, there's nothing else really to talk about the plot.
Oh yeah, and my dad caught a sailfish.
A what fish? A sawfish?
A sail? No, my dad caught a sailfish once.
Oh, that's cool. I thought you said sawfish. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. You imagine catching one of those big things? Anyways, alright. So, there's nothing else to talk about the plot. It all ends with everybody living happily ever after and not wanting, and they're like, oh, we don't gotta worry about sharks
Oh
anymore.
well, okay. Also, so Nova gets eaten by a shark because she flew into a tornado with a helicopter because yeah, I
Fuck you.
can't see anything wrong happening. Like, it's a fucking helicopter. What? What do you think is gonna happen?
To be fair, when they literally flew in there, I literally said, "There's no way you aren't going to get off balance." And then she falls in there. I was like, "Of fucking course you
Then
would."
she falls in and gets eaten.
Can't.
Yeah, and then so at the end, Finn drives. So Baz sets up a car with some explosives to drive it into the Sharknado, and then Baz dies. So Finn drives the car to the Sharknado and then jumps out and is completely fine somehow. And the car explodes and that blows up the Sharknado, and then like Finn's daughter Claudia is about to get eaten by a shark, so he pushes her out of the way and jumps into the shark for some reason with a chainsaw. And it turns out it's the exact same shark Nova was in, so he chainsaws his way out and then
And
pulls
her
her
name
out.
was April.
And everybody's like,
Am I getting
"Wow,
them
that
mixed
was
up?
one hell of a day."
What'd you say, sir?
I thought that was April who got. Am I getting characters mixed up?
No, April's the mom.
Oh,
Claudia's
okay.
the daughter.
Wait,
Jesus
who's the-
Christ, sir! I can't believe you don't remember the characters in the hit 2013 movie Sharknado.
How could you, sir?
This is-
Oh
We're gonna have to kick you off the podcast
No,
now. You're a
don't say
fraud.
that.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man.
You're fired.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man!
Okay, so basically, they all live happily ever after. The end, and there was never any sequels. And instead, we got Batman Beyond in the same style as Spider-Verse. I wish. Okay, so let's talk about the characters. They all suck. They're all really obnoxious aside the bus driver.
Literally, nothing else matters in your movie if the characters suck.
They weren't even funny. That's what makes it even worse. They weren't even funny.
Nor are they memorable.
Like, what did they do in this entire movie? Like, fucking, at one point, like, they're dumb, they're stupid, I don't have anything to say. The acting is really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to diss the people who work on it. Cause I bet they were just doing it to have fun. I get it. But, like, man. And this is coming from me, and I'm not really.
You know what? I'm just gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna tell you this. Finch. I mean, okay. Pointless Hub. This to quote Pointless Hub.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna quote Pointless Hub. I'm gonna paraphrase him. I don't remember the exact words he used, but he said that in the later movies, and this is true, in Sharknado 2 onwards, Finn becomes the Doomslayer for sharks.
You mean to tell me this guy literally, like, the Doomslayer, like,
Yeah, there's literally a part in Sharknado 3 where he's like, Mr. President, be careful. I can sense these storms now. A Sharknado's about to happen. Yes, Sharknado 3 happens at the White House in Universal Studios.
Universal!
You mean like at Universal Studios?
Cha-ching. We both thought the same thing.
God, we've totally got to watch the rest of these movies at some point.
Well, actually, I'll give you the option. Caroline, would you rather watch the rest of the Sharknado series or the live-action Cat in the Hat?
Or Lavalantula. Or Lavalantula.
I'd rather just watch something good.
Don't worry, we'll do that next episode, but we'll announce that later.
Oh my god. You monsters. Anyways. The acting is really bad. I'm sorry.
So, okay, so Finn is just like, honestly, Finn feels like the type of guy. It's funny because I said this in the Vulture's Nest episode on Superman, where I was like, it's nice to have characters who aren't like big alpha male, aggressive, I'm so tough, I'm so good. Finn is like that.
Of course he is. Why
Finn is
wouldn't
that
he?
type
Yeah,
of
I mean,
character.
Yeah, it's always like, I'm the best, mate. I got a pack of Marlboro Lights in my pocket. Like, that's how he acts. It's not very intriguing. It's not very
And then
funny.
Nova's girl, she's there for people like George to watch the movie and be like,
Wait, did George turn into the Tasmanian devil? He's like,
It reminded me of that one video of the of like this guy. He's like acting like a caveman, making fun of modern people, and he's like, and he puts on a truck hat and he gets on his like legs and he's like, I'm a guy. I have to go to work. I have to pay my taxes. And he's like, that's just immediately what I imagined when Roxy started doing that. Yeah, the
I was
character.
trying to do an impression of like horny people, I guess. Well, I mean, I would know.
You literally
But
should have just went. You should have just went. I was trying to act like horny people. I should have just used my voice. Just. Is there anything else to talk about this stupid piece of shit? I don't have anything else to say.
okay, so in terms of the other characters, so Colin fucking dies. George is a drunk pervert sexist piece of shit who also dies and is played by the dad from Home Alone. So April is a bitch. She's like, "Oh, you abandoned your family." Da, 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 da. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, Finn is also terrible.
Everybody.
They have a daughter. She exists. They have a son. He exists, and is just a fetch quest, basically. Oh, I gotta go get to my son at the military base.
Oh yeah. Yep. He sure is a plot device.
Now I really
especially
hate
since I think was it him who came up with the idea of the bombs
Yeah.
or something?
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, and the other guy was like, "Oh my, you know, if you, I don't know why I keep doing that accent. You know, you know, love, you could just use that and one single shot and boom, he dead." And they're like, "Oh wow, what a great idea, Daddy, Daddy, look what we're gonna do." And he's like, "No, it's too dangerous." And they're like, "Oh wow."
He turned into a Smile and Friends background character for a second.
I have to go to work. I have to kill the sharks.
Or like an Animal Crossing character.
Yeah, that's enough. Okay, sorry. To continue off of that, I don't really know what else to say about this movie. I know I keep saying that.
What about the theme song?
What theme song? The music sound like fucking stock
The theme
music.
song.
It sounds like
I
stock
sent you the
music from
Sharknado theme
YouTube.
song. It was also in the credits.
Yeah, because not even they wanted to be tight. Wait, no, that means that they wouldn't have their music in the credits. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have a whole lot of funny shit to say anymore. I think I just kind of lost it. I think I lost the plot.
Right.
You haven't listened to the Sharknado theme song? I literally sang it at the beginning of the episode.
No, I did not listen to the
By
Sharknado.
air, by land, by sea, I see that Sharknado coming for me. I can't run, I can't hide, I just don't wanna die. Sharknado, 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 Sharknado.
Sounds
Take
very
that twist and you will
2000s.
shout. Those fish are gonna take you out. It's got teeth, it's got speed. Destruction is all it needs. Go, 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 go. So you get it.
Why?
And yeah, it came
Are you
out
gonna have to cut that out of the
2013
video?
somehow.
No,
With
no,
the fact
Is that gonna be
this bad,
is that
even
gonna
for a
get
TV
copyright?
movie.
no, because it's not the actual song. You're just singing a parody. Maybe some fucking YouTuber who like made a remix of the song will be like, "Oh my god, they used my version of the song. Got a copyright claim." Okay. Anyways, enough Shantae anger for a minute because that happened to me on my
Shantae?
Yeah, it happened to me on my Shantae video. It got hit with a copyright claim by someone who made a remix of the Final Boss theme. Not even kidding.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be glad. So in the Sharknado sequels,
Mm-hmm.
they have like a ton of celebrity cameos and a ton of product placements.
Well,
Like there's literally a scene in one of the movies.
that sounds right up my
There's
alley,
literally a
Roxy.
there's a scene in one of the movies where like the Xfinity, like a sign promoting Xfinity, like slowly flies through the tornado past the screen. There's also a scene in one of the movies where they go to Brazil in Global Swarming, Sharknado 5 Global Swarming. They go to Brazil and they have to use the big Jesus statue's hands to launch themselves out of the
How the
Sharknado.
fuck do Okay, you know what? How the fuck do you remember that shit, but you cannot remember Reed Richards saying anything about the godforsaken suits? How do you not remember that?
Because it wasn't funny.
That's not
probably
even
it,
funny!
actually.
There's nothing even
That's
funny about
probably
this
it,
movie!
actually.
What's funny
That's
about this movie?
that's
It looks like shit, I guess! Yeah, it's very competent! Ugh.
okay. You need to consider it though. My sense of humor is just everything is funny for some reason.
Well, hopefully, whenever I send you my fucking
Yeah.
suicide video, you
Except
find that a
except
riot.
except Rules Card. I don't think Rules Card from Deltarune is very funny.
Yeah, but everything else. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Car- yeah, Caroline's gonna look at me and go, "I'll get you," and it'll look like a bloody accident.
I told you last time I would murder you and I would help you, or I'd stuff you in like the trunk of my car or some shit, and I'd hide you and help people look for you. Like I said that to you. I don't remember which episode. Why does that say? That's the wrong number. Okay.
Honestly, though, sir, I'd probably just find it funny if we did a Cat in the Hat episode. Now, Caroline is the reason we shouldn't. But if we ever
Do
were
you
to,
value
I would
your
probably.
life? Do you value that? I would highly
No.
recommend you do not do that. That's a bad idea. That's a great way to get yourself in a lot of trouble with me. I'm the one who runs.
What will come out first? Our Cat in the Hat episode or Trevor's Cat in the Hat double feature?
I was gonna make a joke and say, what's gonna come out first? Your what's it called? Your obituary or the Cat in the Hat episode? Stay tuned to find out. Anyways, I'm about to lose it. Okay, should we just go on to the ranking?
Yeah, I think there's nothing left to say at this point.
Okay.
10 out of 10. This might be one of the best movies of all time.
Roxy, we're gonna start with you.
It's
We're gonna start with you, and then we're gonna go down to Sir, and we'll end with me. I don't know.
every frame of this movie is art. It's art. It is beautiful art. Beautiful, sexy art. How can you not love this movie?
Give it your ranking. What would you rate it out of 10? Be honest.
This is a 10 out of 10 movie. This is the closest a movie has ever gotten to being perfect.
And you're being serious? And you're being dead
I'll
serious?
never tell. I'll
You
never
wi-
tell.
You will whenever I start peeling your skin. Be honest.
This movie's a 10 out of 10. It's incredible.
Are you standing
And-
by? Are you standing by that statement?
Yes, I
Okay.
unironically love Cars 2 as well and Shark Tale.
Okay,
Like,
sir, go ahead.
B movie.
It's a 2. It's not really entertaining outside of the action. Just comedically
Blasphemy.
stupid.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the scene with the bus.
I don't want to talk about the bus. I don't want to ride the bus. I am stopping
The-
here.
What
Hello,
were-
Magic School Bus.
What were they supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe.
Yeah, so Caroline, what is your ranking of Sharknado?
I just want everybody to be quiet for a minute. I'm just gonna read off what I've written down after I've watched it. Alright. Cowabunga. Cow a piece of fucking dog shit. This movie is like getting decked in the eyes. This movie is as fun as a trip to the doctor after stepping on a 5-inch long nail. I've had more fun watching Ant-Man and the Wasp. The characters act like 5-year-olds in a stage play. This movie is an insult to anyone who tried making a movie. I'd rather watch Old. I'd rather go bungee jumping with a rope around my neck. I'd rather play Sticker Star. I'd rather watch Fuller House. It sucks a fuck, and fucks a suck. It's a shit out of luck. Fuck this movie. Do not watch it. It's a 1 out of fucking 10.
Do you think it was a good start to the season, though?
No! No, it wasn't. No, what an awful way to start season 2. You know what? To be fair, season 3 could start off a lot worse, but no, this is not a good.
Okay, yeah, Stranger Things 3. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're gonna hate Stranger Things 3 more because you actually like the characters. And
You know
stuff.
what?
You
You know
actually have
what?
an attachment.
I will say that that does hold some truth to it. I do not give a shit about any of the characters, but I am rating this as like a fundamental film, and like how it is as a movie, and like comparing it to everything else we watch. At least Charlie in the Sludge Machine, at the very least with that movie, it's not the worst thing I've seen in my life. At
Well,
least
that's the difference between you and I, Caroline. I watch a movie and sometimes I just want to see something stupid.
I'm not gonna lie. If you want to see something stupid but also funny, here I'm gonna list you some examples. Play.
Well, we can do a Jingle All the Way episode. We can do a Jingle All the Way episode
And
at some point if you want.
I mean, I never watched it, so I mean, I wouldn't mind. Maybe we could do that. Like,
Me either, actually.
okay, let me just say this. When you like, if you want something that is just stupid and funny, I'm gonna recommend you a game. Play Postal 2. I'm gonna recommend you a movie. There's a movie called Watch the SpongeBob movie. That's stupid fun. Or watch Wayne's World. Watch Bill and Ted. Watch Dude, Where's My Car? Watch Don't Go Drinking Gin and Juice. Something like that.
B-movie?
No. I'm trying to remember. Let me look it up real quick, because there's a movie that's so stupid.
Oh, what about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
Okay, hold on.
Have you
Watch
seen
this
that
movie.
movie?
Here, if you want a stupid movie that's really fucking funny, watch Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. Watch that. That movie is so fucking ridiculous. It's honestly hilarious.
Have you ever seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
Yes, I
bro?
have. I actually watched that in a fucking theater. It sucked.
So did I.
That was an awful, awful movie. But okay. To go along with all this, this is the start. By the way, everybody, guess who's not going to be allowed to start another season for a while? That will be Roxy. I mean, to be fair, I think that's kind of fair anyway. Sir should start the next season. Because, I mean, I started season 1. I mean, I feel like that's only fair. But anyways. Okay.
This is the purple season. Roxy
Yep.
season.
The Roxy season. Roxy's picking the first and last
That's
episode.
crazy. Oh my god, really? I don't
Yeah.
even... Have I picked the last episode yet or no?
No, not yet. But
Don't
anyways,
spoil it.
yep, don't spoil it. So we're going to announce our next 4 episode. Well, should we announce?
The next 4 to 5 episodes.
Okay, so episode 27. Sorry, go ahead. Say what it is.
Gentry Chow versus the Underworld.
Huh, maybe Roxy will get a cameo in that movie. Who knows? Definitely
It's
acts
a
like
TV
Satan.
show on Netflix.
Yep. And then episode 28.
And a very good one that's
sorry.
criminally underrated.
I'll also get to cameo whenever we do an episode on Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss Season 3.
Oh god. Yeah, I forgot season 3. Isn't that coming out this year?
I think so.
Fuck me. Okay. To go along with that, episode 28 a movie that I picked to counteract Sharknado, The Punisher Warzone. So dumb and horrible, but I picked it just purely out of spite.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Wait, what's Punisher Warzone available on?
Prime Video.
I actually. Okay.
Why? Do you want to look it up?
Is it available for free?
Yeah, it's free on Prime.
Okay, cool. I was like, could you imagine if you were like, we're gonna do this as revenge, and I was like, oh, I don't have that on any service.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, nice try trying to get out of it. And then you'd be like, no, I'm being serious. I can't watch on anything. I'd be like, motherfucker! And I couldn't. Just like, actually, no, I can't watch it. I don't have it. I'd be like, oh, bullshit. You're just trying to get out of it. And you'd be like, no, I just can't.
You're gonna send me to the fucking salt factory.
Well, send you there on special delivery. To go along with that, episode 30 will be top 5 best movies.
But we just skipped episode 29.
Oh yeah, episode 29. Oh yeah, I wonder why I skipped this. This is a Roxy episode. The first sequel that we're doing for season 2, and it is drumroll, please. No, okay. It's Crash Bandicoot 2.
Cortex Strikes Back.
Yeah, I have not been.
I think it's the first time we're reviewing a game that was from Roxy's best list. Or favorites list, rather.
Yeah, because we're never going to be able to do one of mine. We just won't be able to. Nobody wants to play Earthbound. Nobody wants to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, Metal Gear Solid.
We've already done 2 for mine.
Wait, didn't he say that if I played Earthbound, we could do an episode on something? What was that thing again? I don't remember.
God, what was it? I'm trying to remember. I think it was we would do a Harry Potter.
I think it was Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter marathon.
Oh, a Harry Potter button!
Yeah. Oh, speaking of...
that'd be so funny.
Also, season 2 is going to be broken up a little bit because, and I want to announce it now, so then I don't forget. During December, we are doing our very first ever special! Ta-da! Made by yours truly. And yes, I picked this one, not Roxy, so you know it'll be good. We're going to be reviewing... We're going to be doing Batmonth, which includes us reviewing for 12 days in a row. Which, yes, 12 days in a row. But it won't be all recorded in the same day. Don't worry. We're not going to kill ourselves. Well, I probably will, but for different reasons.
Oh my god!
Sorry. That one was a little too horrible. Okay, my apologies. Kinda. Okay. To start off, we are going to review Batman 66, so Adam West Batman, Batman 89, and Batman Returns, which is Michael Keaton, Batman Forever, which is Kilmer, Batman and Robin, which is George Clooney, Batman Begins, which is Batman the Dark Knight trilogy, which is Christian Bale, and then Batman v Superman, which is Ben Affleck. I'm trying to remember everybody. And then The Batman, which will have a special guest. Believe it or not. Friend of my channel, and someone that these two didn't have much of an interaction with yet. Act the One will be joining us for the Batman, possibly. I have been talking with him about it. And I have asked him if he wanted to join us for it. And this is his favorite Batman movie, believe it or not. He likes it more than The Dark Knight, even though it took him a while to admit it. Along with that, afterwards, we're going to be ranking all the Batman movies and ranking all the Batmans themselves in 2 separate bonus episodes. Rounding us out...
The 1966 Batman is going to be the best one.
No. I will argue with you on that one. Ben Affleck, obviously. Anyways. So that will be in December. I don't know when this episode will be going up. I'm guessing sometime around August. So we got a while, but after episode 35, that's when we will be having Batmonth. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm excited to do this one. Batmonth is going to be very exciting, and I cannot wait to talk about
Wait,
it.
is Batmonth?
And
Is
there are a lot of
Batmonth
other
entirely?
episodes
What?
that I'm excited for that we'll talk about soon.
What'd you say,
Oh,
Roxy?
I was just gonna say. I was gonna say, is Batmonth entirely for
Yeah.
Is Batmonth all we're doing in December?
Yes. We're gonna kind of take that as just a briefer period, and then we'll be returning in January. And if you're wondering why, I just think it'd be better so then we can spend time with our family during Christmas. And not.
That's the opposite of what I want.
Well, I'm going to be going out of town, so I kind of can't be here. I gotta get out of here. Anyways,
I mean, I'll be out of town
Damn
too,
it.
but
Okay,
I'll
so-
have my recording equipment with me.
kind of can't take.
So
mine.
is the inevitable Jingle All the Way episode gonna have to be in January?
I mean, if you want. We already... Okay, to be fair, also, episodes 36, all the way up to 37 have been picked, along with 39. But we're not going to reveal those until probably during Batmonth. But that's going to be a while, and I'm kind of not in the mood to go, like, oh yeah, we're going to talk about... Like, I mean, after this episode, like, it's done, we will. But yeah, stay tuned to next week, because we're going to be talking about Gentry Chow versus the Underworld. And then the week after that's Punisher Warzone. Then after that's Crash Bandicoot 2. And then the top 5 best movies. Do you want to reveal what episode 31 is, sir? Or do you want to wait until a little bit later?
31. We'll wait.
Okay. Oh yeah, this season is going to be way more jam-packed. We're going to have a lot of things happening. And I'm very excited. Also, watch our show, which is titled The Vulture's Nest. There will probably only be 2 episodes out by then, but basically it is our, how would I say? It's like our first viewing of a new release, which I thought
Yeah.
would be way better and way more unique, because we don't really talk about new releases on here. We mostly kind of stick with classics, in quotation marks, for obvious reasons, but yeah, so basically, if you want to know our newest opinions on anything, and want to hear it in audio form and not on a, like a post on, what's it called? Letterbox, because we all 3 do have Letterbox accounts. You can go watch us there. It does take a while to make those, but hey, sometimes it's fun to do that. And we do have more planned in the works. Maybe one for the FNAF 2 movie. Am I right, fellas?
I don't know. I don't have infinite money. I don't know.
Hey, it is
Availability
coming.
for attended movies.
It's coming out. It's coming
I
out.
want to save money for Switch too. Damn it.
Hey, to be fair. Oh yeah, by the time of us recording this, we haven't went to go see. Well, tomorrow I'm actually going to go and see Fantastic Four: First Steps.
I want to see it this weekend.
Oh hell
My
yeah!
dad and sister.
And then Roxy will go watch it probably a few weeks after. If I was to guess. Which, I mean, that's not a problem. It's just money, I get you. And then, the FNAF movie, I think, is going to come out on Peacock. I could be wrong. But I think that's where it's going to be coming out on. Roxy, did you watch the FNAF movie in theaters?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Before you ask, by the way, we're not doing an episode on the fucking Smurfs.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
That's my weakness. That's my one weakness. The
Professionals
Smurfs. I
have
hate them.
standards.
I sure hope nobody picks the Smurfs movies out of spite.
No, I must stop myself. It's like I'm over here, like my hand over in the list. I'm like, no, I gotta stop.
No, I'm being completely serious about that.
Yeah,
I like bad movies. I do not like the Smurfs.
Okay, no Smurfs yet. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode of the Vulture Culture Podcast.
podcast.
Yep. If
We are
you,
so glad to be back for season 2.
Yep. I'm glad that the cast and crew is back. I will say, I do want to say this. We will have more guests on the podcast, and one of which will be returning guests. I'm not going to say who specifically, but one of which is a guy who exists, and also one of them just so happens to be a feline. Uh, and I mean, I just kind of reveal it. I think y'all get
The
it.
guy who exists.
Yeah, a guy who exists.
Plus, some more guests
There's a
we'll
furry.
have to wait till announce.
Yeah. Along with that, if you guys want to stay in the loop, go follow guys. Go follow guys' Discord account and also Discord, and also go follow me on Blue Sky and go follow Roxy's Blue Sky as well. Sir, don't you also have a Blue Sky or no? You have a letterbox.
No, I don't have a Blue Sky, but you can follow me on Letterboxd and DeviantArt
and also
and Discord.
yeah, and also go follow us on our YouTube channels. They're all down there. All 578 of mine. I have a lot of them. And if you're wondering why, fuck you. I can have as many as I want. Along with that, if you guys want to stay in the loop, as I said, go follow my Blue Sky or go to Roxy and Sir's Discord server because those two post when we upload. I'm not giving out mine. Do not ask. My Discord is private. It's a privately owned company that nobody else can enter. Twitter? Anyways, thank you all for watching and or listening or whatever you do during these episodes of the podcast. Glad to be back. There's way more work to be done. And we'll see you all in the next episode of the Vulture Culture Podcast every Wednesday. See you guys then. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Volcano High.
I bet you miss saying that.
Goodbye, Sharknado High.
Oh,
There you go.
God. No.